I'm gonna jump right back in. My foot fell asleep, which is perfect. So we're back at our house. We talked to Watson. We exchanged information. I have a puzzle to solve right off the back. I have to. Sorry, there's a lot of yarn and things near me. I have to decipher a letter. Watson wants to go help one of his friends who I don't even know. I don't know who his friend is. But, we just finished figuring out what is that stuff called? Perfume. So I got a letter on me I gotta decipher. Watson's gone. Decipher this message. All right, what do we have? Where would the message be? In fact, let me look around first. Because sometimes we just put stuff on the wall. God, my foot fell asleep, and it's the worst. It's the worst when you know how it is. Oh my goodness. It's the worst feeling on the planet, really. Like, honestly, stab me instead. Okay, well, maybe this is it. Right here at the table? It would be great if it was. How convenient that would be. Honestly, like, it's starting to look like my place, for real. Because, like, I don't put stuff back. I have a really hard time doing that. I move from activity to activity. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I'm always improving. But that is hard for me. I have a 6,000 hobbies and counting. Gosh, where's the letter I'm supposed to decipher? Okay, it's not in my notes because the last note was this long thing we read. My gosh, documents. This is the journal. Oh, here it is. My goodness, encoded letter. Okay. What are we doing with this? I mean, like, where do you want to work with this at, Sherlock?
Good. Let's
Okay.
decipher the encoded words in the message that Watson found at the London hospital.
Oh, okay. This is Roman numerals. Okay. Okay, Roman numerals. All right.
The index of the Spartacus encyclopedias seems to have a connection with this letter.
Okay, we got 2 pages from the Spartacus. We probably have to put them here. Okay, so is this a Spartacus? No, this is plants and spices for sure. And then the animal one. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so how do we use it? Okay, so okay, so each Roman numeral could be a letter or whatever. Okay, all right, okay. Okay, this is pretty straightforward though. Like A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. Like, okay, that doesn't seem super complicated. If that's how it is, then this would be A. Oh, perfect. This is a piece of cake. This is actually fun. For once, we can start off without having a aneurysm or anything of the like. Okay, 4. I'm just gonna jump around the ones that I know off the bat. Where's 4 at? 4? I mean, eventually, it's just kind of like Wheel of Fortune. I used to love that show. You know, like I used to love like guessing like this. Okay, oh, 2. I feel like yeah, we can just guess eventually. Well, just 1B. I'm not sure what these two are. Because this is a 5. What the heck is this? I've never seen this symbol before. It's not even showing. Maybe it's a broken one that you have to like figure out or something. Oh, you know what? I'm done. I knew it couldn't be so simple. But these ones that have a gap in between them, what is that supposed to mean? Oh, are some of them? No, no, no. I was like, oh, are some of them backwards? No, they're not backwards. I'm waiting for like one word to make sense. And then I feel like I could go from there, but so far it's not looking too great for me. Let me see if I can give myself a hint. Small hint. According to the hint I got, it says that's a pretty big hint. It said that you're only seeing half of the Roman numeral. So this I feel like this has to be A. If this is only half, I still think this is 5. Only half? Or is this so then this would be an X? Okay, so my 5s are right. If this is only half, then these are X's. I guess. Oh, that's pretty clever then. You can't tell like just by looking, but it makes sense. It makes sense. That makes it easier. That was a pretty big hint. Okay then. Hey man, we don't have all day. X and 5 is 13, right? X and because I was doing math. I was just counting. Wait, what is this? 10 and 4? 14? Oh, I had N. How did I get N? I wonder how I got that. How did I get that before? I wonder how my brain 5 and 4 and 9. How did I get this? Who cares? I got it. All right. I mean, we're making words now. New command. All right. This is also X I X. This is X I X. It's probably S. Girl, welcome. Look, we already used my first hint of the day. Uh, you know, I could never all these complex puzzles. It definitely gets the brain firing up. Really, either makes me feel really bad about myself or makes me feel good about myself. This one I used a hint, and it was a pretty strong hint. But that's because I don't know. I'm not happy right now. Subject. I mean, at this point, I can Wheel of Fortune it. Subject. Woman. Some of these are already right. Oh, because they autofill. Woman. 1 and 9. I wish I figured out there was only half by myself. I kind of did, only with the 5s though, because it looked cut off to me. This looks like an ancient Greek crossword or something. You mean Roman? Because these are Roman numerals. Just kidding. I did one crossword recently, and it was great. It's really fun. 10, 11, 12. 10, 10, 11, 12. What is this gonna say? This doesn't look right. 1x. What word starts like this? 10, 10, 1, 2. I don't know if this one's gonna be right. I think I gotta check that one. X, 5. Look, what word is this? Eldevere? Is this a place? This looks like it's supposed to say delivery. If you put the words in a different order. And maybe it is supposed to say. Let's move on. Let's come back to that one. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back. Wait, no, this is supposed to be an X. This is supposed to be yes. I got this wrong. Dyslexia. That's okay. Delivery. Right? New command subject woman delivery. And then last but not least, the W's right. 5, 8. Wharfdale. Wharfdale. Right? Sherlock?
Elementary.
Ooh, he scared me. Oh my gosh, I was like, why is it not working? New command, subject woman, delivery, Wharfdale, 17. Okay. Elementary Sherlock. I can't take credit for that. I feel like I can't. Kind of.
My dear Watson, I congratulate you on your investigation. This letter seems to well and truly confirm the organized trafficking of bodies in London.
My God, how dreadful.
Watson,
Oof.
we must go to the address that appears in this message. I would suggest you take your weapon.
It hasn't left my side since the beginning of this whole affair, Holmes.
I'll also be putting on my workman's disguise again. One never knows.
But what about me, Holmes?
Stay as you are, Watson. At worst, you can pass as my employer.
This man do
Find
not care
Wharfdale
about
Road
Watson's
on the map of
safety.
London, Watson.
Understood, Holmes.
You know what's cool? When I started this game, I was like, I don't want to be Watson, right? But I actually have more fun playing as Watson than I do Sherlock. No offense, Sherlock. He's just not as like Watson's pretty like chill and like emotional also. Sherlock's kind of cold and like whatever, you know. Man, I was not in a good mood. I'm gonna change my tags. I'm upsetting myself. What happened to my mood? It's still chill, but I'm kind of sour. I'm pretty sour right now. And moody. I do not feel great right now. I don't know what happened. Life. Did I not eat enough? Probably didn't eat enough. Okay, so Watson has no disguise. I'm gonna go be a disguise. So there is some organ trafficking, which is interesting. I didn't expect that because we started this whole investigation because a uterus was missing, and I just don't feel like people would actually take that. But what do I know? I'm not a doctor, and I'm not a scientist. I'm not a creepy person who does stuff like that. Okay.
Find Wharfdale Road on the map of London, Watson.
Understood, Holmes.
Okay. Thanks for reminding me, because I forgot. Wharfdale's right here.
Yes, I have, Holmes.
Ooh, we're going to a new location. How cool.
17 Wharfdale Road. Let's be careful.
Yeah,
You think
let's...
so, Holmes? This house seems to be abandoned.
Ooh, this is definitely a cover up front for something. Look at this man!
Nothing of interest here.
It is interesting to me. Maybe he's just peeing. Alright, Watson, keep your wits about you. You know how easy it is to miss stuff in this game. I'm glad Watson's with me, actually. I'm tired of being alone. Did you eat or drink water today, my guy? I did eat today. I did not drink enough water yet, but I got a giant thing of water with me. No worries. We'll be sipping on that any day now. I'm looking around. Did you eat and drink water, my guy? I'm investigating, you know, the backyard first and all this. Now, I kind of like this kind of like architecture where you have these giant courtyards and these high fences. They're not really fences though. What would you call these? Like these bricks and stuff, and like you kind of have like a semblance of privacy. I kind of like that. You know, I'm just looking around like, ooh, I almost missed something.
No, I can't do that.
Why not, Sherlock?
This trolley seems to be in good condition, apart from the broken wheel, of course.
Alright, I'm glad I stopped to check. You got to sometimes. Oh, there's something over here. See, I'm such a terrible investigator.
A tarred cover.
A tarred cover. Did you hear that, Watson?
Let's hurry, Holmes. This neighborhood makes me ill at ease.
I like it. I like a gloomy thing. I like a broke down, raggedy thing. You know me. Okay, look at this clothesline.
This rope seems strong. It is sure to come in handy.
Let's take it.
I need something.
Like some scissors? I got this right here. Yeah, look at me. But then we got our little knife with us. Yo, Watson just like out of the corner of my eye gives me the heebie-jeebies every chance he gets. Alright, did I look over here? Oh, this is like a cellar. Oh, creepy. Oh, look at the footprints.
Numerous footsteps. Apparently this passage is used frequently.
I don't know if they have things like speakeasies back in London times.
This door was recently reinforced. Impossible to open it.
Don't say impossible, Sherlock. Say find another way in. Okay, Watson, you got your pistol ready?
Given the layer of dust accumulated in the square, this door must rarely open.
Okay, so they don't usually go through the... They don't usually go through the front, Watson. They usually go through the back door that is reinforced, apparently, that we can't get through. It's kind of dark, huh?
Closed. This lock is solid, but very old. I should be able to force it.
Let's kick that thing down. Well, Watson, let's take this knife and jimmy it.
This lock is solid, but
All right,
very old.
no, just kidding.
What shall we do, Holmes?
Okay, we'll use this rope and we'll tie it to one end, right? And we'll just pull.
This lock is solid,
Just
but
kidding.
very old.
What else do we have on
I should
us?
be able to force it.
What shall we do, Holmes?
I'm thinking, Watson. I only have 2 items on me. What happened to everything I had? Okay, what about those rocks? Like, okay, let me look around first. Make sure I didn't miss anything in the front. Okay, there's something over here.
This wheel is in good shape, but it is impossible to remove it. The pin holding it is stuck.
Can we use our knife?
This wheel is in good shape.
What about the rope?
This wheel is in good shape, but it is
Okay, Watson, follow me. We're gonna go... Okay, I think we should take these rocks, right?
This stone was blocking the wheel.
Okay, let's take all of the rocks, Sherlock.
This trolley seems to be in good condition, apart from the broken wheel, of course.
I feel like we could just break one of these windows and nobody's gonna care at all.
No, I can't do that.
The only person who's gonna care is like a bored cop who like believes in his... Oh, I didn't see this.
Look, if we lift a board from this window, we should be able to pass through. But first we have to get ourselves up there.
I just feel like...
Joking, Holmes?
Listen, what do you think I brought you for, Watson? You're gonna be my crash landing pad. That's you, buddy! Okay, let's go. Wait, I missed something. Huh? Oh yeah, can we not take this?
No, I can't take it like that.
How would you like to take it? Would you like to shred it?
There, This piece of tarpaulin is very thin, but solid enough for our purposes.
But what the devil are you doing, Holmes?
I don't even know, Watson. I don't have no idea what he's got in mind, because I don't think like him. We're not the same. Let me see if I can figure it out. We've got... Where's that rock I picked? Oh, wait. Okay, wait a second. He moved that rock blocking the wagon, but he didn't take the rock. I thought he took the rock. So, what was the point of that? So, he said that the other wheel was like a good one, but it was stuck. So, okay. I don't know. I'm okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. Now he's talking about impossible things right now. Can we combine? Hold on, give me a chance here. Give me a chance. Alright, nothing can be combined as far as I know that we have. Okay. Good. I'm glad I ruled that out. Let's see what else did I miss, potentially. And he said, we absolutely can't get in here. He said it's impossible.
This door was recently reinforced. Impossible to open it.
I feel like we're finding random crimes. We're not finding the crime. We're just finding a bunch of like little random crimes. We have 3 items. A broken wheel. Can't go that way. Door is stuck. I gotta be missing something. But I didn't try this. I didn't try this yet.
There, by sliding this piece of tarred tarpaulin, I was able to quite simply force the lock. Let's go in.
I could. That is incredible. Cause what? And I could have been like literally looking around in circles forever. Hey, this place has some good bones. This would make a nice, lovely home. Nice front room, ton of windows. This could be a sunroom. Oh my gosh, Watson, what do you think?
There's something here.
Okay, what is it? What is it there? Oh wow, this is like I thought it was like a paint kit. Oh. Oh, it's gonna be like a trap door?
A trap door.
Oh, we're not going in there yet. Hold on. Found the first big clue right away. Okay, what else? Oh, like scalpel kit.
These little metal instruments are rather curious. I'll take one.
Okay, we got one.
Some makeup applicators.
Okay, for a disguise, obviously. This is cool. Don't just stand there, Watson.
These jars contain chemical products. I have no idea what they are for.
It's too bad we don't know a doctor who could potentially figure that out for us. Should we go to the trapdoor first? Or should we keep looking?
Closed.
Open it like you did the front door. Alright, let's not miss anything. I like this little upstairs area. I want to open one of these windows. It probably smells like something like died in here. A little musty. A little moldy. Nothing wrong with some good, clean, fresh air. This is a very interesting design. Like, you go up the stairs, you have this mini hallway. I mean, this could be a cute sitting room. Like, I could put a couch right there, like a little chase. That's what they're called. And I could do some nice crocheting and reading in the sun, like this. Some bookshelves all over. This would be perfect. Okay.
This door was recently reinforced. Impossible to open it.
Alright, one of those. This is definitely, you know, I watch too much House Hunters. Do you know what I mean? My inner real estate agent is coming out. Alright, let's go through this trap door.
We must find a way to get down through it, Watson.
Incredible.
Whoa. This is like a pulley system. We gotta be careful we don't fall in and never be heard from again, literally. Watson, you have to get out of my way. You have to. Now we have our own rope. But, I mean, where am I gonna attach it to? Watson is so, like, here, can I get this to him?
What are we doing, Holmes?
He's just, like, so, I'm trying to, like, really get a 360 view of what I'm dealing with here. There's nothing for me to interact with over here. Which is very curious. Very curious indeed. Okay, there's nothing I can interact with except for you. Excuse me. So let me think about this. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I was like, can you get out the way? Um, Not that that really helps. You're out the way, but like, who cares, right? Alright, let me go upstairs. Wait. Do. Okay, there's something. That's what I thought. There's something here. What is this?
Excellent. Now, on to the next step.
Nice. Nice. Nice work.
I will go down alone, Watson. Try to cover for me if someone should happen along.
Understood, Holmes.
That's gotta be a strong rope! So I was just holding some clothes outside. That's who knows how long it's been sitting there in all the weather. Oh, it's so cozy down here. Look at this. They got the fire going. There's a coffin?
A coffin, recently made and already broken.
Open it. Is this send for Watson?
Here's an electrical mechanism. Turning the handle should supply it with energy. Ah, it would seem that there is a broken connection.
Naturally. Oh, look at there's jewelry down here. Hello?
Rings, wedding rings, gold teeth. I don't imagine where they came from.
From the dead.
This old box must have held nails a long time ago. Nothing of interest. Pincers.
That's like for pulling teeth. Those.
Hammer. I'll take it.
I'll take it. Oh, this is like for smashing people's fingers in horror movies. I don't know it for anything else.
This may come in handy.
Let's see. Do we have anything we can put in there?
Come in handy.
Anything we can squash? No, not yet. Alright, let's leave. Okay, this has got to be the door to the outside.
Closed.
Oh, more footprints.
Numerous footsteps. Apparently this passage is used frequently.
We should measure them, see if it's the same person.
A pointed poker. This is sure to come in handy.
Okay, we got a poker. What's been burning in here? Ah, interesting, huh? Oh, yeah.
Clothing that appears to be destined to be incinerated.
This is sad, honestly. Like, I've spoken about this in a previous episode about people grave robbing, especially back in the day of, you know, slavery times and stuff. But, like, in general, this is, like, I don't like this kind of thing. Like, I never like, even the catacomb idea. Like, at least they tried with the catacombs, okay? Like, it's artistic. Wow. But those are humans. Those are real people who died. You know, like, I think everybody matters. And you just go and you take all their stuff. You know, like this, like without consent, unless they donated it, which I highly doubt in this situation. I don't know, it's kind of eerie and sad to me and disrespectful. All right. Oh, these easels?
It is a stretcher that can be dismantled into two pieces.
It's not an
I have
easel.
to find a way to take it upstairs, I think. I'll be needing it.
A stretcher? All right, we need to fix this contraption. All right.
No, I can't do that.
Got you.
No, I can't do that.
Okay.
Excellent. Now, on to the next step.
All right, you couldn't do that, but the fire poker was the trick, huh?
This box is broken. The wires must be reconnected. Pray, think.
Grave robbing is desecration. That's why people get haunted. Exactly. Think about all the ancient Egyptian tomb times, and even ancient Greece and all the ancient places. They all did something to try to protect the tombs from being robbed. Hold on a second. I was thirsty. You know, and I'm gonna tell you something. Like, I get nervous even going to. I've been to several cemeteries and things, really beautiful places, really. But I get nervous because, like, you know, I want the dead to know I respect them. Like, for reals. For realsies, I do. Okay, let's look at this puzzle. Look at this. Doesn't this look like so I'm gonna solve it in 5 seconds? Okay. Let's just see what's going on here. These are not movable buttons. Great. This looks like Minesweeper, the OG. Like, ever played those OG pre-installed games on computers back in the day? Before games were really a thing? Okay. Okay. Things are happening. Alright. He could at least, like, they really just say, do something. They don't give you no idea what to do. Is this a device I should be familiar with? Because I can't, whatever I've done, I cannot undo it. Oh, unless I reset the whole thing. Let me reset this before I just mess up everything. It's only giving me, how do I change colors? I don't know what I'm doing. Do you think I have to find a way to connect every single one of them? Whoa, are you kidding me? Okay. Well, that was nice. You just had to connect them all. Perfect. I could play a game or two. That was really fascinating. Look at my brain go. Connect the dots. I used to play as a kid. I had a few of those. You see how, what happens in childhood comes in handy as an adult. Except for... Oh, I guess I have to start over completely though if I mess up. Okay, okay, okay. That's fine. That's fine. I was making a speech to be dramatic, but bad timing. Okay. 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 I feel like this could connect diagonally. 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 How do you say that word? Diagonally. Diagonally.
Elementary.
Elementary. That was one of the easiest puzzles. Diagonally. Diagonally. Alright, we fixed it. What do we need a stretcher for? Oh, I'm stuck down here, Watson!
That's good, Holmes. I don't know why you brought this thing back up, but
A
I
key.
can take it.
Perfect, Watson.
Thank you, Watson. Look at what I found, Watson!
This bent key just needs a little repair job to make it usable.
And I know just the thing to use, don't I?
The fuse box is burned. The lift is blocked. I'll have to find another way out.
Or die, dude. You would die in here. I know what to do. Put it in here. Oh, no?
This may come in handy.
I'm trying to put the key in there, dude. Okay, maybe not. Okay, maybe we would just hammer it like normal. No? Oh, pliers. Pliers. Pincers. He doesn't have the same ideas as me. I think... Does this fit like... I feel like it could fit in here. No? Alright, wait a second now. I thought we really were onto something with this key. I'm actually surprised. Why can't I use that? Ooh, I'm so cozy. But I'm kind of sad because of my landlord's situation. I don't want to talk about that. Why'd I bring it up? Because it's on my mind? Don't talk about it. Don't worry. Okay. That's how I talk to myself. Hey, Sherlock. Okay. We've got the hammer with the poker. That's very interesting. Because I don't really understand. Honestly, I don't. But maybe it has to be like a precise, like, chisel thing? Why do we have that contraption? Okay, we're not using it for this.
This may come in handy.
Maybe we don't even need the key. Maybe the key's for something else. Maybe I can just chisel the lock away with this door.
Closed.
No. Metal stick, poker with hammer, pocket knife, pincers, bent key. And he won't use it with anything yet. He won't use it. Oh wait, now they're giving me something new?
I need something.
What do you need? What the heck? Okay, so I just had to close it first. Okay, now we're gonna use, not this, not that. We're gonna use, ooh, this to like slowly bend it. Yeah, perfect. Perfect key. Wow. Oh, goodness. It would take me forever to find that, I think. Okay, so we're done, Sherlock. It's a good key. It's just a key now. No longer a bent key, just a key. So, Let's leave. See what's on the other side.
Let's hope that it really is the key to this door.
It's gotta be.
And so, Holmes?
Watson!
What do you think, Holmes?
I think that was pretty exciting, exhilarating. What'd you do with the stretcher I told you to get? Woo. Okay, we got the stretcher.
Closed.
Oof. What else do you want to do here? Piece of wood stretcher. Ooh, I know. This is probably for the wagon outside. Right? Because he was kind of interested in that. He was like intrigued by this. For whatever reason, I don't quite know. Oh, I know. I know. Oh my gosh. The fire poker stick hammer I made is got to be to chisel off this. We need a new wheel. Wagon Wheel is a great song. Who is that? Who plays a great version of that song? Wagon Wheel. It's Old Medicine Crow Show, something like that. Old Crow Medicine Show, something like that. They have a great version of that. I love bluegrass. Now let's focus.
This wheel is in good shape, but it is impossible to remove it. The pin holding it is stuck.
I thought we were gonna chisel it away. Did you really mean impossible?
This wheel is in good
He really meant it.
wheel is in good
Wow,
shape,
we have all
but
these
it-
tools. Shut up, dude.
This little instrument will serve perfectly as a pin punch.
But what the devil are you doing, Holmes?
I would like to know what Holmes is also doing. He is 10 steps ahead of me. Watson, my man. Dude, I don't know what he's doing, honestly, but I'm with him for the ride. Now, why do we have to go through all those tools? Wheel a small cart, and we still have these wooden stretchers. Oh, I put them together. That was easy. Okay. I don't even know why he wants this wagon. But it's his.
Elementary.
But what the devil are you doing, Holmes?
Seriously, what are you doing?
No, I can't do that.
Why?
This stone was blocking the wheel.
Oh, okay. Well, we got it. Let's go. Oh,
Excellent. Now on to the next step.
was there? Oh, that's right, because the room on the second floor was locked. I forgot about that. We tried to go upstairs and we weren't able. Oh, what? He is smart, Watson. Sherlock he thinks.
What shall we do, Holmes?
This man thinks. Let's go. On our acrobatic. Let's go up there.
I need something.
Are we gonna do some mountain climbing?
I need something.
Okay, not exactly what I thought. Oh, we're using this. Yo, this man is crazy. In a healthy way. In an exciting way. You know, like this.
I need something.
He's not done. He's not done yet. Look at this man. He's a survivor, this guy. Sherlock Holmes is gonna make it through the apocalypse.
I hope this ladder will support my weight.
Either he's gonna make it a good while, but he might get too cocky and arrogant or something like that. Or you know what? Better yet, okay, nobody asked for this. But like, Sherlock Holmes is the type to kind of like go it his own way, survive, survive, survive. Not really getting too close to anyone because, you know, he's kind of like, he just doesn't get attached. And he kind of gives germaphobe. He kind of gives that energy. But like, he definitely also seems like he probably hates kids. Anyways, like, but he's gonna get attached to some kids and some people. And he's gonna risk his life basically to save them. And he's gonna die like that. But if that never happened, he probably would make it to the end. But that's not his story. He's definitely gonna die because he's gonna sacrifice his life to save somebody in this imaginary world I'm describing right now. Let's go.
I need something.
We have everything you need.
Let's go.
Let's go.
My God, Holmes. Where are we?
For us to find out, my friend. This woman is dead, Watson.
Yes,
She's
several
dressed
days ago,
nice.
Holmes, but the body is perfectly preserved. No odor, no visible decomposition.
This is so curious to me because, like, this is Jack the Ripper case. But we are literally nowhere near. We did 2 Jack the Ripper murders. And we're just solving a ton of other crimes across London. And look at this jar of eyeballs, Watson.
Glass eyes in
Oh,
all shapes,
glass eyes.
all colors.
Ooh, I kind of would like some glass eyes. I feel like that would be cool to have. Like a jar of glass eyes, but like old ones. But not ones that were ever in a body, though, because I don't want them to be haunted.
It's a puzzle box. Let's see if I can open it.
I did not mean to walk myself into a puzzle. Oh, these are these kind? These are these kind. This looks kind of high tech for back in the day. It's a number puzzle, dude. Let's see. Let's see if I can figure this out. Um, okay, I can't move any of the other puzzles. I mean numbers. This is like a... Okay. 4. And I can't move any of the other. Is this a math thing? Oh, you have to press accept? Is this a math thing? Okay, because you can't slide anything. If this was a math thing, this wouldn't make any sense. None of these would ever equal 4. Maybe all the numbers in this have to equal something? Yo. Okay. No. Oh, okay, okay. I can move. Oh no, what am I? That didn't do anything. Um, maybe okay. Okay, listen. Okay, see this. Okay. Oh my gosh. How many times can I say okay? These are angel numbers. All these 444. To me, this would be right. Oh, okay, wait. Oh no. Okay, wait. What did I do? Oh my gosh, I want to rewind it. Can I rewind it? Okay. Oh no, it changed. It changed. That's terrible because now I don't know how I figured that out. What did I do to get that? I think it was like whatever equals, right? So like this equals 9, right? Yes. Yes, we're getting it. We will survive yet. Oh, we're geniuses. Whatever equals 2. 4. Tricky. Whatever equals 4. That's gonna be hard. Is that what this means? What would equal 4 in this situation? Nothing. I don't know what I did. Maybe I'm wrong. Is it multiples of 4? Or like multiples of a number? I'm asking God right now. Please listen to me. Maybe it's multiples of it. Like that. Do you know? Let's see, wait. Would it be? I don't even know anymore. Yeah? No, this doesn't work the way I imagined. Because then 8 only can really go into 4? No. I don't actually know what the math is, but I feel like yeah, what is the math? I don't understand it, but I kind of like I'm obviously vibing. I'm obviously doing something that has a semblance of being correct. Can 0 just go with anything? 10?
There we are. Magnificent.
I don't understand, but somehow I did. How nice.
This square object is very unusual.
See, that's why I trust my brain sometimes. Because sometimes it knows things I don't know. My intuition, do you know? Oh, okay. Letter found in the house at 17 Wardolph Road. Here in the information that I think it's supposed to say is, here's the information that the boss was able to find out about the client. Ethel loved pink and spoke in a composed and soft voice. At the end, she couldn't do more than whisper, but she was still able to sing some of the Schubert tunes that she loved. She would undoubtedly have been a virtuoso on the violin if her husband hadn't impeded her. Dang husband! Instructions. Oh, this is like for the mortician. Aw. Pink robe, assorted jewelry, seance planned for 1 week hence? Seance? But the body will be taken today or tomorrow by 2 chaps that the boss recruited. Their sign of recognition will be a triangle and a square attached with a red ribbon. Interesting. No worries, they seem to be professionals. Won't be a problem. Important. Mind the quality of your lime for fixing the false eyes. During seances... During seance 4, the seances, dude. During seance 4, the boss has asked me to close the eyelids of the ghost so that the clients didn't notice anything because an eye started to fall out. What? He was furious and wasn't able to proceed with the symbiotic culmination, which alone permits us to get the client's full cooperation and make off with the maximum. They're doing fakes. Wait, this is what, wait a second. It's not just organ trafficking. They're taking these bodies and using them in seances. So like say your deceased loved one passed away. And if you're into this kind of thing, which I highly recommend you not be, you do a seance, right? Because you want to contact your lost loved one. They got the body. They got the body to like manifest. So you're gonna think like, oh my gosh, it's really them as their ghost. That's above and beyond. That is terrible. That is terrifying and terrible. And if you want to watch movies where seances take place, off the top of my head, um, gosh, off the top of my head, and I can't even think of the titles. There's a movie that has a sequel that's actually good. The sequel is way better than the first one. Ouija, the second one. Don't even watch the first one unless you hate yourself. The second one is actually pretty good. The ending's kind of, but the second one is a good movie. And then Hunting in Connecticut. Those are the two movies off the top of my head that have seances in them, and they're pretty interesting because they deal with things like, at least Hunting in Connecticut deals with stuff like ectoplasm, which is like a real thing. It's really creepy. I need to actually research this, but that's all I know. Okay. Anyways, transfiguration is the key, as he always says. The boss asked me to make known that if, in the future, such negligence was repeated, some of us may well be part of the next spectacle in the starring role. I hope that the message is understood. While they're threatening the mortician, this is so cool. This would be a cool movie to watch, or like show or something like that, like where you have these criminals who are kidnapping bodies to do these fake seances to like try to get money out of like that. It's messed up, but it's so interesting. Do you know? Okay.
This letter speaks of a sign of recognition. Interesting.
Right. Oh, look at this. Ah, this is their ad. Spiritualism, contact with the hereafter. Prince Alexander Raskolnikov. I hope he doesn't read this. I'm about to read this. After becoming a celebrity at the court of the Tsar of all of Russia for... Wait. After becoming a celebrity at the court of the Tsar of all of Russia for having invoked the greatest figures of the past, such as Napoleon, Ivan the Terrible, Alexander the Great, and Robin Hood, Prince Alexander Raskolnikov is now in the service of the humble. His exceptional gifts of divination allow him to invoke your dearly departed to make them come back to life under your very eyes. They will speak to you and will appear in the window of time created by the vital energy of your servant. So this guy. This is like one of those people who, I don't know, he's a con artist. We have this full color photo though. It's actually a beautiful photo, I have to say. But like, wow. I'm sure most of this is not real. A good gigantic portion of his advertisement is not real. These are like the people who have those talk shows who try to like contact the relatives of people in the audience. I'm not saying stuff like that is not real because I'm very spiritual, but I think a lot of it that's in the media like that is to take advantage of sad people. Oh, look at this photo of Humbers, Smith, and Ferguson. Souvenir of Liverpool, autumn 1883. I give you my love, my Alexis, Mum. Wait, this is a postcard from his mom?
This old photo shows a young man dressed after the fashion of an employee in front of a shop. The man in the photo taken in 1883 and the one on Prince Raskolnikov's leaflet are one and the same, and no more a prince or a Russian than you or I, Watson.
I could have told you that. And in fact, I did tell you that. I mean, he's operating out of an abandoned house, which is pretty cool. Minus the dead body right behind me. We're not there yet. Who's this? Oh, is this
Photo. It is inscribed Ethel
Oh, it's
Broadstreet,
Ethel.
1851 to 1878. This young woman who died 10 years ago looks like the one stretched out on this table.
Stretched out on this table. Beautiful. Beautiful lady. Let's see. She's supposed to be wearing a pink robe, I thought, from the thing.
These clothes are new, just like the deceased's dress. I imagine her clothes were changed.
We saw this same dress being burnt downstairs. They couldn't come up with a new design.
This may come in
Oh,
handy.
the red ribbon. That's to signal, I guess, like the people who are doing this. Is this door so locked?
This door was recently reinforced. Impossible to open it.
Interesting. How does he get in to and fro then? Must they have a key?
This cheap jewel must be an accessory of some sort.
Or a sign. It might be like a members only kind of thing. All right, let's check out the Ethel at the table. Oh, that's why all that makeup was downstairs, because they're doing her up here.
Some makeup applicators. Strange smell. What do you think, Watson?
A zinc chloride solution without a doubt. A product generally injected into cadavers to help preserve them.
I mean, she looks fresh, you know? Like, she doesn't, like, look bad.
Look, Holmes, a label from the London hospital. It must be a corpse stolen from the London hospital.
Man, you think, like, she kind of seems high profile. Like, nobody reported her missing. And, look at...
Someone made up this corpse. The lips have been colored and the rings around the eyes carefully camouflaged. Yes, somebody wanted to give the impression of life.
Yeah, for the seance.
Watson, this corpse was embalmed and made up and dressed to look like a woman who had died 10 years earlier. All is clear, Watson. A charlatan, passing himself as a prince, making the dead come back by using corpses as puppets.
Which explains the disappearance of corpses at the London hospital. It was to fuel this sordid entertainment.
Yeah, creepy. And you know what else, Watson? Now, I'm not sure if this is the exact person. Like, say they want to conjure up Ethel, right? And so they have Ethel's body. But it said that she's made to look 10 years younger. Nobody's preserving a body for 10 years. So maybe they just find a corpse that is similar and then, like, kind of make her look like the one who passed, who they need for the seance. I don't know. I wasn't really super listening. But, okay.
And so, Holmes?
Dude, I don't know. Did we look at everything? It's not like we can take her with us. I mean, we could try. But they'll catch on. I think we should leave. Like,
Holmes, I hear a cab stopping in the courtyard. Someone's coming.
we gotta go.
Probably the dealers, Watson. But instead of running, what if we were to meet them? If we managed to win their trust?
You are joking, Holmes.
We broke into their operation. How are we gonna win their trust? They're gonna shoot us. What is Sherlock thinking?
Let's hurry, Holmes. This neighborhood makes me ill at ease.
Sherlock tripping right now. We need to get out of here.
I'm missing some information.
Okay. What are we missing? What are we missing, Sherlock? Because I don't think we are missing
This
anything.
door was recently
I don't know, Holmes. Looks like we figured out most of everything. We got this interesting metal square and this triangular shaped jewel, very geometric. The red ribbon. Should we put the red ribbon on anybody? Oh. Okay, square and a triangle. Oh, he was serious. He was serious. He wants to be in disguise for those guys. This is what we're supposed to be wearing. What do we attach it to? Should I put it on you, Watson?
What are we doing, Holmes?
Holmes tripping. Whoa. Okay, wow, we're really in disguise. Oh, you can't give me jump scares, man. You cannot do this. Not right now. Okay, let's be ready.
Oi, what you doing there, you? It's private in here.
Calm down. We aren't here as tourists.
I forgot that Sherlock Holmes was in his his Monday's best.
We have come to collect our packets.
Oh, well then, you just had to say. I was told that you weren't no tramps, but I weren't expecting that you was... Given your get-up, I guess your boss.
Yes.
Well, the subject ain't ready yet. I ain't done with it yet. You'll have to come back.
Well, that's, a real problem.
Organs?
Say, we have personal orders too for some organs. You wouldn't know where we can find them.
What type then?
Kidney, uterus.
Oi, I don't hack up my dollies.
See?
That's the work of an artist.
But you wouldn't happen to have a colleague who might furnish this type of item.
No, you can't make a copper doing that now.
That's what I said. What are we doing this for?
Wigs made it easy to get stiffs. The medical schools are bursting with bodies to carve up. Docs and students have got all they need. Business is dead. For a few coppers, hospital bloke might help you out, but I don't know for sure. They'd be right in for it if they got caught. It probably just ain't worth it.
I understand. And what do you do with the corpses once you're finished with them?
I don't bother myself with that. For one thing's for sure, after the seance they're good for nothing but chucking out. I ain't Napoleon's embalmer.
Dang, you don't even give them a proper burial?
Well, if you'll excuse.
You've got a funny way of talking, you.
Oi, it's normal. He's a brain, you see. A thinker at that. Sees you round, old man.
So, Holmes, the corpses that have disappeared from the London hospital are used during seances. Nothing to do with...
That's what I was saying. I was right.
It all suggests nothing of the kind is underway in London.
That's what I was like, who is taking a uterus? Nobody.
Unnecessary.
Unless we're like,
We met confirmed this viewpoint. It's hard to imagine, therefore, that our Whitechapel killer perpetrated these massacres with the goal of selling the organs.
we did not need to go through all of this.
We
To
follow now, Holmes.
Try to learn more about Tumblety. This squibby should give us some information, but first I must stop the journalist
Oh, yes.
from harming him. I hope my secret police will soon have some information on him.
the babies.
While we wait, Watson, I would ask you to inform your colleagues of your recent discoveries. It would be good if these morbid, ghostly spectacles stopped, and this will need to be done at the London hospital.
You are right, Holmes.